Hello Forkies, this is the 84 of me playing chess every day until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We have the game, we have the black pieces against a slightly lower rated opponent, but it will be what it will be. He plays pawn to c4 here, I will respond with c6. It's not really the Caro-Kann defense, but it might retranspose into it. So we get knight f3 and now d5 is the idea of this opening. Now e3 is a very good move defending the c4 pawn. I will simply really try to develop with knight to f6 here. And now d4 transposes to the main lines with the queen's gambit. There are also other moves like queen c3 or knight c3 as we see it right now. And if I remember correctly, after bishop f5 there is takes and queen b6, queen b3, and I think I'm not that fine there. After knight e6, queen takes, yeah, I think just e6 here is okay. Going for this semi-slow triangle of pawns here, it is a very solid setup. I will play knight d7, bishop d6, and will simply castle. And my main idea that is that after d4 I will try to play for e5 with bishop d6, queen c7, and to try to open up these bishops diagonal. It might not be that simple. He plays pawn to b3 here, and I have in my head that after b3 and d4, if b3 is played, I play bishop b4 there. But now that d-pawn has not been moved yet to d3 or to d4, I think the bishop b4 here is a slight mistake. Simply allowing a3, and if takes, yeah, I don't like that for black here. So I will just keep on developing with knight b to d7. It's the most flexible move possible here. Maybe I am preparing e5. Um, maybe not just yet. And now bishop d6, of course, developing looks very normal and usual after something like castles for black and then queen e7, rook e8, and e5 looks pretty fine. So I will do just that. Bishop d6, I think it's a very solid, very smart way to develop. Nothing special, so I will just do that. So we get pawn to d4 by our opponent. Excuse me. Something is going on with my computer. I'm not sure what exactly. But we get, yes, pawn to d4 here. And this now is the anti-Meran of the semi-slow defense here. Kind of. It's not really the same, but it has the ideas of it. And now I don't think c5 is actually a move for white after bishop c7. Before I can just play a6, and after a4 I can play e5, and I think I'm fine there. So I will do just that. I will play the move castles here, and yes, if c5 and b4, I think I'm happy with e5 idea. So I will just castle here. Nothing that difficult to play. I think it's a normal way to play this position by just castling here. We'll see if my opponent will play bishop d3 here. Maybe he might play rook c1. Also c5 is not to be thrown out of the window. He plays bishop d3 here. But now after e5 I'm threatening e4 as well. So it looks nice to have the bishop on this diagonal, pressuring h7 as well. But after e5 you have to take me, and after knight takes, bishop takes. I mean, pawn takes on d5, knight takes d5, bishop takes b2, rook b1. I play bishop c3 check, and then no, the knight defends c3, so maybe I simply take and play rook d8, pressuring the bishop on d3. I think that's just fine. So I will do that. I mean, playing e5 here, of course white needs to take, and after knight takes, of course white needs to take here as well. Am I happy with that position after bishop takes and castles? Well, I am, because I think I'm also threatening the move bishop takes on h2. King takes, knight g4 is a typical idea. This is a typical Greek gift sacrifice. And after king g3, queen to g5. If f5, I don't have g6 though. because of the bishop here. F5. I could I could play queen h5, threatening queen h2, which I think should just be fine. Cannot say that for sure, but I think e5 here is okay. Am I missing something? I will try to calculate a few seconds in silence here, of course. After e5 takes, knight takes, knight takes, bishop takes, c takes on d5, knight takes. I should be fine there. Rook c8, I trade off everything, play queen a5, queen d2, and I can just play bishop g4 with pressure, I think. So yes, why not play pawn to e5 here? I think it's a good move. It's trying to open up the position here for for black. I am castled here, so opening the center with white's king being just there, I think is fine. I think is fine for me. I am realizing one thing though, that after pawn takes on e5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, and bishop e5, then there is knight takes on d5. But it simply doesn't work. I take on b2 and knight takes f6. I take on the queen probably. Sure. But here, knight takes here. I can give this check and then take here. So it works. Knight takes e5, of course, being the only move. Take with the knight. Wow. Take with the bishop. Now I calculated two moves. Either pawn takes here or castles for white. And I thought that I should be better in both of them. Both moves are very dangerous though. But if you don't castle, I play queen a5. Rook c1 and I take here, of course. No, wait, what am I talking about? So, but you do take with the pawn here. Well, this looks like a... Oh, I get it. I, of course, missed one moment. If knight takes here, then there is bishop takes on h7. Or queen h5, firstly. No, knight takes queen h5. I have the move knight f6, queen takes, and queen takes here. But I think the only move now is to take with the bishop here. Oh, but this looks so bad. I forgot that after knight takes, this is happening. What can I say? There is also queen a5. Well, queen a5 I think looks pretty good. And queen c2 happens. I mean, I could just take here and play bishop e6 and rook c8, and I think my position is pretty wonderful. Although I have this IQP, I think my position is solid enough. So, queen a5. My arrows are so bad. Queen a5 here. Of course, the idea is bishop takes and c3 is check, and after bishop takes, I mean, I'm just winning a piece here for free. So here you cannot... Oh, but you still cannot sacrifice on h7 because I take with the knight. If queen h5, I take with the knight. So that this is impossible for now. So I just play here. If pawn takes on c6, I take on c3. Queen a5, and I'm probably threatening to take here. I'm not sure if I am actually threatening to do so. But you have to defend your knight here. If queen c... I believe queen c2 is the best way, with some pressure on h7 as well. After takes and castles and bishop e6, I like my position, I must say. Rook c8, rook c7, rook c8 on the way. I cannot say I hate my position. So there is a threat of bishop takes on c3, winning the piece here. If rook c1, there is a possibility to just take with the knight, but then still bishop takes on h7 and queen h5 and king g8 and I'm pinned on the with the queen. I'm pinned when he takes me. Then I cannot move the knight because queen takes queen loses for me. So that's slightly bad. And if rook c1, I cannot take first and then take here because bishop takes, and then takes there, and here happens, and I'm just lost there. This shouldn't be what I am thinking about. But yes, I mean, if I don't blunder anything like this, then I think I should be fine. Also, after pawn takes here and bishop e6 or bishop g4, if rook c1 I take, although bishop g4 is also a move, f3 here, bishop h5 takes. Why not? I mean, perhaps, but allowing this pawn to get captured is bad. So firstly it takes and then bishop g4 and reroute the bishop to g6, and then this queen has zero ideas what she is doing there. If queen c2 though, I can still take here, and then I can still play probably bishop e6 rather than bishop g4 with this idea, because it's kind of slow, and then rook c8 with pressure on a2 with pressure on the knight with some pins down the c file. So queen c2 looks nice for short term problems you're facing at the moment, but it doesn't look great when you think that c file will open up in few more moves. Also, there is queen d2 here, but after queen d2, simply, I guess knight takes is good enough to just be better in an endgame because of this queen side majority here. Nothing special though. Bishop f5, bishop takes, and then rook d8 or something like that. Double up on the d file. So you play queen d2 actually, but that's very interesting. You play queen d2, but now I could go in an endgame. I'm not sure I want that. Knight c7, rook b8. I'm calculating whether or that I can take here and then take on d2 and take the bishop. Then there is knight e7, king h8, and rook b8. After here, the knight is trapped. No, it's not. It can go to f5 or can take the bishop. I don't think that's a endgame I should be proud of. I still think knight takes, and queen takes is the best. So definitely just knight takes. I mean, what? How can it be bad? Bishop takes on h7. I take. Before I take with the anything, with queen probably. So there are no tricks. I think after knight takes on d5, I should be playing slightly quicker. I'm down to 9 minutes on the clock. I spent first 6 minutes to make 12 moves, which is quite bad. But I was calculating long sequences of playing e5, and now I think I'm just equal out to the opening, which is never a bad thing. I'm playing against a lower rated opponent, however, but still being um, being equal out of the opening is the first step to become better. So, I mean, we need to start somewhere. Yeah? Knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes on d5, queen takes on d5. Threatening the rook, so we probably will castle. After castles, I think just bishop f5, queen f5. Although then the rook d1, I don't like that. So bishop f5 is bad. I will play bishop e6, however, or bishop g4. Bishop g4 defends d1. So when I play bishop g4, there is no way to defend to play rook d1. There is a way to play f3, but then this is weak, and if you get this structure, well, my bishop will just go back to e6. So I think I will play bishop g4 and then bishop e6 back, inducing the move f3, which is slightly advanced. And I think f3 is bad because it opens up this diagonal. So I will induce the move f3 and then I will go back, and if d4 then I have rook d8. And I have developed the bishop, so yes, now I take. Although I mean, I have to take, yeah. There. No, no, no. I don't like it. Here, e4 though. Hmm. Well then, e4 gains a tempo for white here after castles. He has pushed the pawn to e4. Bishop e6, rook d8. No, I have to take on d5, yeah. Maybe my evaluation that I'm equal, then it's not that accurate. I think I am, however, but... Oh, you take on d5, but now this is great. Or maybe play bishop c2 because you are idiot. No. Of course you see that the bishop is hanging and the rook was hanging here. Of course, don't blunder rook d8, bishop h7. That would be pretty bad. I'm thinking about playing bishop f5 here and rook d8, but then there is bishop takes on h7. I wanna get that d file all for myself. Bishop g4 here. Here, I maybe go back to e6, but then why not just play bishop e6 here? Queen c Queen c2. I play g6. I don't care. F4 f5. No, this hangs the pawn, so I'll play bishop e6, rook d8. We'll see. It will be a hard game, but I think I'm slightly better here, or at least equal. I would say. I have a slightly better pawn structure on the queen side. I have a majority, so in any endgame I should be pushing for a win. So we play queen c2, but I simply there is h6, there is g6. G6 blocks any attack on this diagonal, but it creates some weaknesses after g6 and h4. I mean, h4 is bad. Oh, you're not threatening h5. And yes, there is no check, so just play g6 here, be solid. And there is no dark square bishop to come and attack my weaknesses on the dark squares. So rook d1. I will also play rook d8 here, I think. Any other moves I should consider? I don't think so. Maybe c5, c4 is an idea at some moment after rook c8. Nah, this is very solid. I think just bishop f5 is slightly better for me. Bishop d3, however. I mean, it is what it is, yeah. But I still think I'm better after bishop f5, bishop d3, takes, rook takes, queen f5, takes, 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 and takes. I get the d file for myself. So I think that's at least what I have. Bishop f5. I think I'm fine. I think I am. Also, b5 now becomes a tempo gainer. It's not a good move because c6 is too weak, but in some universe it might work. And if you just move the queen, then my bishop is very active, I think. And you have no good squares for your queen. No, no, you should play queen e2. If you have to move the queen, but this just looks bad after something like h5. h5, of course, rook e8 is a threat, then bishop here. So we play bishop d3. Okay. There is one thing I'm considering here, And that's the thing I have missed so many times. One specific tactic I'm referring to, rook takes on d3. It cannot be a bad move. Queen e4 is a bad move, however. Queen here, rook d1. It's a shame I don't have rook d8. So I take, you take, I play queen. No, I don't play that. I play king g7. But then I lose due to queen c3 idea. That sucks. If my king would be on h7 rather, I would be pretty better here, I think, due to due to rook takes on d3. I still think it's a okay move. No, I don't think it's a good move, actually. I think I have to take here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. I was thinking about queen f5. Going into an endgame. Maybe it's not that great. After takes, I will just remove that. Rook takes on d8, of course, is a safe pre-move. But then e4 happens. I mean, I play. What do I do? Queen e5 back. f4 and queen d4. I think I'm fine with that check. And then rook e8. Should be at least okay. Ooh, you go for this. But I think now I'm better. I have to be better, right? Pawn takes, I think I'm better. I'm getting to the second rank. And there is a lot to be captured on this file. And I mean, going to the c file is not bad. It doesn't do anything. And your king now has 0 luft, so you have to be slightly careful about that as well. And I think you are losing a pawn by force here. I mean, maybe that's not true, but it's not everything about the material here. And I will also create a passed pawn here. You play f. Oh, I missed this move. I have missed this move. Come on. Because now rook d2 simply rook f2 and I have 0 things to be. I mean, that's bad move, so I think a5 and a4 if takes. Here, rook d8, here takes, here. I cannot lose this, so I guess I will just play a5 here. And now here, What about the king and pawn endgame? I think it should be winning for. Oh, maybe. I wasn't even calculating the king and pawn endgame here. But a5 has to be a good move if we get to the king and pawn endgame. Just getting some temp in, and then like creating an outside passed pawn on the queen side is perhaps easier than to do that on the king side, although it's not hard to do that there as well. But with f6, h4 and h6 it's kind of hard. You have to like sack a pawn. If my king is close enough, it shouldn't be that hard to do so. I wouldn't really like to calculate that king and pawn endgame, but I might have to do just that. And a4 takes, then play rook d2, rook f2, I take, and I should be much better. If not winning with king f8 and just picking up all the pawns, you have 0 play on the king side because I have a defended passed pawn on the c6. If we imagine that position, I play rook. Yes, but what is the idea of this move? If I might ask, this is still check. I mean, takes. Um, and you have to push g4 or what about just play a4 here and maybe a3 and then going to king and pawn endgame, and that I should be winning, or at least I think so. Or takes and then the endgame should be pretty easier. And also takes. Now I have a threat. Take and go to d3. Um, rook b2, I guess. I understand this move. But after a3, I mean, rook f2, then I go into a king and pawn endgame. Wait, I don't go. I play rook b2. But what's the idea of that move? Yeah, it's a good move, but what's the idea? The idea is to put him into Zugzwang, where that's kind of hard. Um, here, here, back, check, here, 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 rook b2. This cannot work. This cannot work. I go check, check. I take. King f1. Here, go here. I have the best tip on this cannot be stopped very easily. No, I'm just winning here. This cannot be a draw. Yeah? This cannot be a draw. Here, maybe also this works. I will calculate it for a second. Takes and h5, then e5, and then e4. No, I will just take and play king f8. And of course, I mean, in every logic that makes a lot of sense because I have an outside. I have a pass pawn. It's not really an outside pass pawn, but still a great passer if you ask me. Now there is an argument to be made to play h5 here, top g4. But even if g4 happens, then so what? I play f6, h4, and h6, and I'm just too close to the pawn. So king f8 or king g7, and I could go here. King f8 just go here, yeah, that's the idea. Well, but that takes like one, two, three, 4 steps, and this only takes 3 steps. I think king g7 is actually more precise. And I think being precise in this endgame is important. And if I want to go here, I can go just there as well. And then if the king gets here, then the idea is to go here. But I don't think I have difficult time stopping that. I'm not sure I'm fine, but I am. I cannot be worse here. Maybe that was king e5. Maybe. Of course, I cannot let him do that. So I can go here. Maybe b6 also stopping here. Yes, b6. Of course, he plays that. Here, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have played. I should have played just b6. And then maybe not. I mean, you cannot say that I'm lost here. Or can you? If I play h6, h3. This is kind of a Zugzwang position, yeah? H5. Here, takes. Here. He's just faster. What? How can this be possible? I think H5 and H4. I might lose the Zugzwang, but even if I lose it, I can go here, here, and here, and hope for the best. But he has two free tempe. H4 is, I think, a mistake. I don't know anything, but still. Is he threatening G4? Takes. Here, 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 here. He gets it, but if here, here. Yes, I get it as well. So that's not really a threat. But I will lose the Zugzwang anyway. I'm just lost here, I think. But I thought sacrificing that pawn was fine. I mean, it's still a pawn, so... Wait, I'm not even in Zugzwang because I can push with c5. But then here... Here. 1, 2, 3, it's equal. But then I at least draw the game, because I have checks. If that happens, I should be here, and then here is a threat. I guess so. What's the idea of g3? There is no idea. I play here. If you go here, I go here. Here, you take, I go here. And I promote first. Here. I promote, you promote. I go this check. This has to be at least a draw, if nothing else. Wait, I'm pinned. If I go with that check, I'm pinned there. At least my visualization is fine today, but ooh, wait a second, really? You're trying to create a passed pawn there. What about if I take the opposition? Oh wait, am I allowing g4 if I go there? If I go here, takes, here, h4, here. No, I think that I should be winning if he goes for g4, but I still go here. Because if he can play g4, then he needs to be ready to take me or to catch me. Otherwise, g4 is just blunder. And if he reaches here, then I go here, and then g4 I can simply take, and then I think I promote first. But I don't promote first. What is my problem? I mean, here. Yes, you go for this. Anyway, I don't care. If I go here, g4. Takes, h5, g3, here. No, I promote first. What is my problem? I go king d6 now. Kind of trying to make him step into h6 swank, and I mean, I cannot lose this. I don't think I can lose this. Can you catch me here? But I think I can catch you anyway. If here, h5 here. Yes, I can catch you. But I also have this pawn. It's a liability for me. It's an asset, excuse me. It's an asset for me. I'm mixing that two words. I mean, just don't even ask. It's a hard game. I shouldn't miss any g4 ideas here that are always there. I shouldn't miss any e4 ideas, but I don't think that's very good. Really? This might be your idea. Oh, but that's not your idea. But now you're in Zugzwang, I think. No, if you want just a draw, yeah? If I would have one more move or something. I don't have it though. Here and I resign. So I shouldn't do that. There is a way to gain one more move. I don't think it works though. If I would have more time here, I play f5. If you take me, I play f5. You have to go here, here. Wait, you go check. What's happening? That can be good. Is now g4 your idea? Maybe I'm losing here. You go here, I go here, you go here, here, and I resign. So that's not really good. I can go here, which is a neutral move. It doesn't do anything, I think. I mean, it does some things, but here, g4 I can just take. And then I come back. Should be fine there. If I'm completely honest with you guys, I forgot that when I played the move a4, I actually forgot that I'm sacrificing a pawn. I thought that we had the same amount of material, but that's not true. My opponent is up a pawn, but I still think that because of my best pawn here, I should be able to draw this at least. At least draw this. Maybe not. Maybe not. We will see what will happen. Very hard game today. Very hard indeed. King c4, I go king c6. If g4 I take, h4, g3, h6, g2, h7, there, and I win. Wait a second, now I can go. No, I cannot go. Return. I will just play king e5. Here, I go back, and I think we are going to make a draw. Although here, I have the move f5. Takes here, 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 here. Go to g3, here, 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 and it doesn't work. I mean, it does because the king is on b7 and it's a draw, but who wants that kind of a draw? So king d3, I just go back. And my computer is lagging very much, so the clocks are just paused. I hope I don't lose this one on time. Wait, what is happening? come on. I lost on time. I lost on time because my computer lagged so much. Oh, come on. And it's a draw. Of course it's a draw. And I lost on time. Because my computer is lagging so much. That's slightly unfair, yeah? That's slightly unfair, but let's analyze the game now. Yeah, so we both played with 87% accuracy, but I unfortunately lost on time due to my computer lags. So let's see what happened anyway. My opponent played pawn to c4, the English opening. I responded with pawn to c6 with an idea to play pawn to d5. It's the similar to the Caro-Kann defense, so it is called the Caro-Kann defensive system. Now knight f3, and of course d5 was played. Now e3, very active move, just defending the pawn with the bishop, and now knight f6, developing the knight. Knight c3, and now I thought about playing bishop f5 here for a second, but after c takes, and queen v3, the best move is to play bishop c8 here, and I mean, this just looks bad, let's put it that way. So I played e6, which was fine. After b3, knight bd7, bishop b2, and bishop d6 is fine. I should have played e5 here, really, but after like d4, oh, just e4. But I was worried about this kind of stuff, so I didn't even think about playing e5 here. Um, Also because some knight moves and the pawn is attacked or something. Okay, I guess e5 is good, but bishop d6 is still a book move. That means it's a theory move. Now d4 was played still. Now castles and bishop d3. It's still theory. Now I played e5, which wasn't really the best. But after retakes on e5, knight takes, and bishop take, this isn't the best way to play anyway, and the position is back to equal. Now takes and knight. Oh, I didn't take with the knight, excuse me. But oh, of course, I thought that there is bishop takes on h7. Wait a second, why didn't the computer show that earlier? It said knight takes is the best, or something like that. And now it's just showing bishop takes on h7 being completely better. And queen h5. Why is Stockfish lagging? I mean, that's weird. And yes, I didn't like this position. If I'm completely honest, I guess there is knight before, yes, but threatening here and here, but just castles and oh, knight 3. Why not this? Wait, I win a piece and it's not good enough. Why not just takes? I take. What is wrong with this Stockfish? I guess this is an idea, but I mean, now few moves were very weird by Stockfish himself. I played queen a5 anyway. It's a better move than allowing knight takes d5, and it's still not saying that knight takes d5 is bad. Come on, Stockfish, let's do something with you. I mean, I played queen a5, which was fine. Now queen d2 and knight takes, and wait a second. I shouldn't have taken with. This was better. Oh, come on, I cannot believe this. And what about rook b8? Just bishop f6, knight takes here. And it's a draw. Of course it is, but I didn't want to draw here. I thought here I was fine. Hold on. I missed this. Why did I miss this? Wait a second. This is elementary tactic. And I missed that he has bishop takes on h7 and then takes and winning a bishop. Oh my god, this game was horrible. Bishop takes on e5 anyway, and now it's back to equal. Bishop e6, queen c2, and g6 was the best. Rook d1, rook d8, bishop here. I played bishop f5 back, and I took here everything. Now I'm wondering if rook takes was fine as well. It was, but just with bishop takes, and we actually retranspose kind of. Although I played queen f5 here, takes, and the endgame is equal. But after f3, I should be better. a4, rook f2. I played a5, and now I took here, which is completely wrong. And I'm losing. This endgame is losing. Really. King g7. Maybe king g7 was weird. I should have go here. And now b6, king e2. Why is this lost? It's still lost. King c4, it's still lost. Why? I can just go here. Here and there is here. So like h5, g3, f6, what? King before I go up. h4, here. Oh, I guess here a5, I go here. What's the winning play? a5 is the winning idea. And king before. And this is winning after king. Oh, after king before I get it, but here, okay, whatever. It was just lost. Where did my opponent went wrong? A5, h5, h4, f6, g3. Here, still winning, still winning, still winning, still winning. e4 is a mistake. But how do we make progress? Like king c4, I go here. Now you go e4. I take and go here. Now you go king b5 and I resign. I kind of get it. But after e4 it's a draw. But I simply didn't make the moves on time. Because my computer was lagging, so I just lost. It happens, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I will try to improve my time management in the future. Also, my computer will just be better, I think, because today I don't know what was wrong with it. But still, yes, if you have anything to tell me, please let me know in the comments below. I will be reading and answering all of your comments. And if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really help me out. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.